No, this is why I tell you, I don't do carny, country, and western, and ghetto life. See, Bill Cosby didn't want you guys to use the word nigger. There's a reason. You guys use it still, but there's a reason, because he wanted you guys to find respect for yourselves, and when you guys keep doing it, guess what? He proves them right. So when you have a regime with the Jacksons, or Pepsi, Perlita, or Coca-Cola Joe and Karen, and then you guys try to deliver divine religious judgment or military judgment. Tom Serson, Jim Riley, Joe Zillick, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Billy Quinn, One Anthony Anderson, Don Wiley, 1961, Oyster Cracker Man, Bitted Bat 4, Blue Boy Boxes, GPS Paso, Robo Rapist 9, Red Randy, Red Gordon, and Ellery, Jim Hall, Bill Laval, Morgan, Steve Jones. Don't sound breath, Division Davis game. Same Hillbilly War. So they start to figure out maybe who are the ones trying to institute the war. All-American, 61 Oyster Experimentator Man. Maybe they watched him experimentator before. Carney, country, and western, and ghetto life. And then show off all the time. Zion and Landis, show off. What now, Joe? They've seen the show off show. They know that you guys will abuse and torture your own family members to get what you want. What are you trying to prove, Dave and Perlita? You better save the earth. Especially when you guys are trying to claim the Nazi communist regime again. Or socialism. And you guys don't prepare the people for it. And the Confederacy. And wave the LGBT flag, Judy Shepard. Did it include everybody else, or are you guys just going to call everybody a nigger? It's all your fault. What, you guys don't think they've had to deal with this before in the history of man? How about it, Episcopal Church man? How about it, Indian Woman of Horizon? This is the regime you guys are going to install. A lot of people aren't going to be prepared for it. A lot of sick people. Buckle Joe? You sure people are going to want to see the Bitted Bat 4 nasty grins on their faces? You got to ask yourself, do a lot of these boys wanted to ever be gangsters or ghetto in the first place? But later, sometimes they didn't want to be. They only had to because they're forced to do something they didn't want to do. Poke. Group of adults trying to do a raw sense of team. Trying to install their paradise. Is anybody else included, Joe? Stupid. You guys are asserting that your regime and the whispering cowardness of Robonite's going to save everyone. And if he doesn't save the whole 8.6 billion people and then bring everybody who died back to life, then what's going to happen? You're the one running the nightmare show, Perlita. We all got to listen to this, sleep to it. Instead of music or the 80s. You know. We got to listen to the protest of Perlita. Crybaby little Quinwan. Trust me, Perlita. The regime that Bernard and them are going to institute for the world is only going to serve in favor of them, not everybody else. They've tried it before. A lot of people die. They isolate the problem. David and Perlita. Team Bitted Bat 4, Blue Boy Boxes. You guys said it didn't exist, but it looks like some other people knew it existed too. Stupid Perlita, you're the one crybabying for it with Karen and all of them instead. And the Freeman and the Andillas. It pretty much proves that he does it deliberately with the bikes and the skateboarding man and Red Randy and them show up and the Hillbilly Squad. They get special treatment for running, I guess, the political campaign, huh? The one political campaigns past and before that were actually working, you guys come in and take everything over. Trust me, Perlita, when they put you into power with Dave and that man, and the people aren't prepared to live the way you guys say you should because of preparation required for it, what are you going to do? You're trying to claim to be Jehovah God, Perlita.
We now fast forward to the end of this Geico ad, so you can get to your video faster.
Geico Markdown Joe Top Hat. They can reveal by simply listening and watching commercials now who are the ones trying to screw them over. And if they can find one, they can find the rest. I love my kindergarten teacher and Heather for who they are, not because of the reds, the blues that you guys try to invert and copy and all this stuff, because of who they were. She was really my friend. That's why. Same with Bailey and Kim. I liked them for who they were. Same with the Schwartzes and Imes, or you know, my cousins. You're trying to Perlita, you're trying to do bit of the fat. If you don't marry into a Negro or the bit of the fat, then we're going to make your lives a living hell. They can't afford it, Perlita. They can't afford the LGBT. Sorry, Stan and Bernard. You guys are instituting it. Despite history, and you guys keep swapping around the prison tank with the horrible rapist Mike. It's all mine. Take this piece. Take that piece. That's all you guys will ever do. People maybe didn't want to be prison fag with you, Perlita. Or your cult members. Sickly cult members. Carney! You're forcing the same regime, Bernard. You guys claim victory with it. You're just pissed, Tom, because we won. What about the other people? Bernard and Perlita? Dave? What does that mean? You're going to nuke them, Bernard and Dave and Perlita? Joe, Harry, and Bernard, and Perlita, and Dave, and Robo Knight, you're the ones that are lying in the world and the story's repeating. Antillas and Freemans, and Stan and Karen. People tried fixing it before. Are you sure, Bernard, it was ghetto life and your obsession with Ellery that made it work at the Blue Boy boxes, or did other people make it for you? Brian, that's when they put you in, you're going to have when I'm gone, you're going to have a big responsibility. And I'm telling you, they're not going to be able to handle it because you guys aren't having what's being needed. Whether they do rap music or country and western, they're going to go nutter. And Harry and them have gone crazy before doing it. You sure you guys want it? It's not going to bode well for many of you.